What's up everyone, John from Beyond ARTV. Time for a track review. Weezer have put out a new song. They put out two new ones at the end of last year. Really liked Do You Want to Get High? This new one comes with an album announcement. I am so excited that I'm wearing the color white to give the big hint away. It's the White Album. It's another self-titled one, but right before we get into the music video for this new single that came out, King of the World, we see all of the self-titled all the way from the Blue Album, all the way, red, green, and then of course, white flashes on screen, signaling that yes, the White Album is happening, and I'm excited. Some people are saying, oh, they've stolen it from the Beatles or stuff like that, and it's just like, you can't have a trademark on colors, and obviously Weezer have done this all throughout their career. Every few albums it seems like they put out a self-titled one. Now, before we get into the track itself, this is coming hot on the heels on what could be my favorite Weezer album, Everything Will Be Alright in the End. I mean, it's definitely up there with this bad boy, their debut. But seriously, hell of a comeback record. If you have not heard this thing, stop sleeping on it right now. You're taking a nap. Wake up. Go play Everything Will Be Alright in the End because it's such a killer album. So many good jams here. And Weezer it was kind of an abrupt start with Thank God for Girls, the first single that we got from this thing. Not huge on that track, although it has grown on me a little bit. Do You Want to Get High? I thought was excellent, and I'm happy to say that once again, I'm loving this new song that they dropped, King of the World. It's just got a very summer feel, a very summery approach, I guess I should say. Not to say that it limits itself to being a seasonal song, but it's just something that makes me feel sunshiny. It feels like it radiates positivity and exudes confidence and that sort of thing, and I like that. It's laid back, but at the same time, it's very fun. It's not like it's just like a really chilled out instrumental or anything like that. I like what the song is doing musically. It starts off, I like the little glitchy thing that it starts off with, and then a sliding guitar riff before really kicking in with the drums and everything. And I think Rivers did a great job. Rivers Cuomo, the leader of this band, did a great job with just kind of conveying this message of like, all right, there's a lot of saturation in the news. There's a bunch of things weighing on our minds and that sort of thing. It's not a new message, but at the same time, he puts it in a way that makes it fresh and still feels like Weezer. And I like this theme that they're going for, not only on this song, but really it seems to be what they're doing with the record. I read the statement that went along with this that the band put out, and they're saying that, you know what, this is actually just going to be a record that's inspired by California and the Santa Monica area and that sort of thing specifically, because that's kind of been Weezer's stomping grounds ever since they formed back in the early 90s. And Rivers Cuomo, I do remember him actually legitimately doing this. I follow him on Twitter, and I remember him tweeting out, like, is anybody in the area for that sort of thing? If anybody wants to come meet up or anything like that, or I'm here if anybody wants to chat. And it seems like he's been inspired mostly, it seems like, by these conversations that have happened. And also, of course, there seemed to be some love interest and that sort of thing. And obviously women being an inspiration for him. He even went as far as to say on the album announcement here, as writing songs about, not only rollerblades, guitars, but also girls within a 4-mile radius on Tinder. So, I don't know. It's fun. It's lighthearted in a sense, but I like that there's a lot going on here musically that I can sink my teeth into, and there's a lot going on, not only from that music standpoint, but also lyrically. It's not just, in one ear, out the other. It's something that I'm really clicking with and I'm excited about. So overall, for this new Weezer track, I'm feeling a strong 4, maybe even a light 4.5 out of 5. We'll see with time for King of the World. Not their best track, not by any means, but I think it definitely deserves a 4. Just because it exudes what I like about Weezer, especially in their current state. I can't believe that, it's hard to believe that a band that's been around for this long and went through a really dark period where they were putting out some lackluster material. It's nice to see them bounce back so strong. Don't forget to hit the like button on this review. Let me know that you enjoyed it. If there's any other singles you'd like to see me talk about, let me know in the comments section down below. And let me know what you thought of this track, of course. If you haven't heard it yet, I will link to it down below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys very soon, right here on Beyond ARTV.